If you find yourself broke a lot of the time, this video is just for you. Now, you might not want to admit it, but we live in a society that literally is fueled by money. And if you find yourself without money, or if you find yourself worrying about money, then this video is definitely for you, because many years ago, I used to have the same perspective about money. In fact, I hated money. And if anybody brought up money, I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to think about it. And I used to say to myself, why do we have to have money? It's not fair. Then one day I started to learn about limiting beliefs, and I quickly realized I had a limiting belief around the subject of money. And the only reason I was asking myself, why do we have to have money, is because I felt I didn't know how to get it. I felt money was scarce. And I thought money was the root of all evil. And anytime anyone brought up money, I would feel a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach. I just didn't want to talk about it. It just made me feel dirty. And so even when I got money, as soon as the money would come in, the money would go out. So in this video, I'm going to share some concepts with you that hopefully you'll use to increase your life in the area of money. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you what I did. I had to stop using the word money for a while. And the reason why I had to stop using the word money for a while is because the word money triggered me. And it caused me to think about things such as money is the root of all evil, or that only bad people had money, or that you had to be smart in order to have a lot of money, or that you had to work really hard to have a lot of money. All of those things triggered me because I felt like none of those things were me. So for a significant amount of time, I stopped using the word money. And when I wanted to replace my beliefs about money, I started using the word digits. So instead of me saying I am going to attract more money, I would say today I'm going to put more digits on the scoreboard. I started looking at money as a game. And that took away the emotional triggers that I had in relationship to the subject of money, because I didn't have to use the word anymore. So I said digits, or I said income. Any word that I could substitute for the word money is what I used for a significant amount of time. And when I got used to saying that word, I then slid in the word money in replace of that word. And so another thing I had to do is I had to forgive money. Yes, you got to forgive money. If you have negative beliefs about the subject of money, you got to forgive money, because you are holding on to emotional holding patterns that are literally causing the money to go away from you. Money doesn't want to be around anyone that doesn't like it. And when you have negative beliefs about the subject of money, when you hate it, when you think it's evil, when you think it's not a good thing for you to have it, you do everything in your power to keep it away from you. Even if you're not consciously trying to, you will sabotage your money subconsciously. So you got to forgive the energy that you have in relationship to money. So here's a simple thing you can do, because I don't want you to just philosophize. I want you to know how to actually do some of the stuff I'm talking about here. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think about money and allow that image to come up in your mind. And then I want you to pay attention to the way your body feels. And I want you to locate the part of your body that feels tension when you think about the subject of money. And when you have that part, I want you to take your right hand and place your hand over that part. Now, place all your attention on that part of your body and focus on the emotion you feel when you think about money. With your attention there, I want you to repeat, I forgive you, over and over and over and over again. For instance, hand on my ribs here, and I would say, I forgive you, 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 I forgive you. How long do you say it? Well, I'll tell you how long you say it. You say it until you no longer feel that negative energy in relationship to the subject of money. How long does it take? It might take a day. It might take a week. It might take a month. It might take a year, depending on your deeply held beliefs about the subject of money, will determine how long this practice takes for you to remove the emotional blockages that you have in relationship to the subject of money. But I do know one thing, it freaking works. And if you try it every single day, if you do it until that emotion is no longer there, you'll start to understand that your relationship to money has changed. And because your relationship to money has changed, your results are going to change as well, because we are emotional beings. And when we feel a certain way about a certain thing, it causes us to behave a certain way in relationship to that thing. It's common sense. So work on your energy related to the subject of money. Another thing I would tell you to do is ask yourself, where does money come from? Okay, you might think you already know the answer to that question, and maybe you do, but a lot of people don't. Where does money come from? I want you to really think about it. Where does it freaking come from? The sky? The ground? The trees? Nah, you would be kind of right. But today, money is not even paper really anymore. It's just ones and zeros in a computer. So my question to you is, where does money come from? I'll tell you where money comes from. Money comes from other people. Why would other people give you money? If you have something that they want, or if you have something that they need, they will give you their money. But you have to have what they want. You have to have what they need, AKA you have to ask yourself, how can you serve the wants and needs of other people? I truly believe that entrepreneurship puts you in a direct position to serve the masses. And when you start serving people, you start to understand just how spiritual entrepreneurship can be, because most people that are not entrepreneurs thinks that being an entrepreneur is all about being selfish and greedy and taking all the money. But when you're actually an entrepreneur, you start to understand that your whole life revolves around finding out what other people want and need, and you position yourself to let those people know that you have it. Thus, the more people you allow to know that you have what they want or need, the more people are going to spend money with you. The more people spend money with you, the more money you're going to make. It's that simple. So think about it. Money comes from only one place. It comes from other people. Get yourself in a position of power by providing services and products that reflect what people want or need. If you do these couple of things, I promise you, over time, your relationship to money will change. And if you found value in this video, I'm highly encouraging you to like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, share it with someone that needs to hear the message. It's Robbie Cornelius, always encouraging you to master your mind and make money online. Boop.